Welcome to Berlin, the Brandenburg Gate. We're actually in no man's land. 25 years ago, if you were here where I'm standing right now, you would have been shot, because this is a spot where it divides east to west Germany. So it's quite an interesting place. Random fact for you, Berlin actually means plentiful water, because there's heaps and heaps of water, and you only have to dig down maybe 10 meters underneath where I'm standing now and you'll get a lot of fresh water. So it's quite an interesting fact. Also, JFK came here in 1960 and he stood up in front of tens of thousands of people from Germany and he said, "Ich bin Berliner." And anyone that speaks German will know exactly what that means, but the literal translation is, "I am a jelly donut." I think what he was trying to say was, "I'm happy to be in Berlin," but the literal translation didn't really help him out so much. So Berlin's quite a pretty little place. It's been rebuilt since the war. A lot of buildings were obviously destroyed, about 70%, and now they're all getting rebuilt as well. So it's quite good. We're doing our walking tour now, having a bit of fun, aren't we, Steph? It's good. The last thing I wanted to show you up here is just this statue. This is really a god of peace in some ways, and he was looking after the city of Berlin. And then when Napoleon invaded a long time ago, he actually nicked it and he took it back to France, and he showed all of the French people that he'd overcome Germany and he was the hero. And a lot of the German people didn't like that, so when the war started they actually got it back, and they now call it the Statue of Victory. So they got it safe back in one place. This is actually called the Square of Paris as well. Literal translation is like a victory place, so that they can say, "Na na 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 Napoleon, we actually got back our statue." And the funny thing is, if I just quickly zoom in on top of this statue, the statue is actually looking in a certain direction. The direction it's looking at is the French embassy. Don't ask me why or how. The tour guide was just laughing and saying it's coincidence that the victory statue is actually looking at the French embassy. So it's pretty cool. Having a good time. The last thing I'll share with you, just in case we forget, I don't get the opportunity, is when we head out to Hitler's bunker, we'll get a bit of footage and we'll let you know what the word Nazi means. Won't we, Steph? Tune in then. Bye.